What's up, dudes? So here we go. Combat Cast is going to be starting pretty soon, and I'm looking forward to this one. This is perhaps the most anticipated Combat Cast ever, next to Noob Saibot for me personally. Spawn's an important character. I really don't have enough time to deduct gameplay-wise if I love him. It was like the moments I had with Sindel or Jokers. Joker, they seemed like they were going to be fun. Even Nightwolf seemed like he was going to be fun in the early preview. You just don't have enough time, like with 15 minutes, to deduct whether or not the character is going to be really cool or not. So I'm hoping some of this breakdown is going to show us some of the even more kind of sick stuff he can do, how the character conducts himself, and I'm hoping some of his weird flight stuff is actually a lot of fun. I'm hoping there's some interesting ways to play Spawn different than the rest of the cast. So either way, let's get this thing started and begin the Combat Cast and the breakdown of Spawn. All right, here we go.
The first thing when I saw him is he's huge. Like you can see here, he's basically as big as Kodal.
Right.
He's imposing, and I think that shiny
Holy shit, that Tusk Kodal
like
Khan skin.
Character, he's like a
oh my god.
Hitter, I would say, like a brawler who's just imposing in gameplay. So let's.
All he needs is golden hair.
Tyler's favorite.
I've always said it. My favorite are the throws.
And his forward throw is really rad because he uses a bunch of weapons.
So yeah, there's all these references to other spawns, like the mace from and the axe from medieval Spawn and shit.
A crushing blow, and its requirement is actually really interesting. It's if his back is to the corner, it will trigger, and the reaction is actually a stagger, and he gets a combo.
Oh shit, that is a practical as hell crushing blow.
Good to have, but it's not the typical if you've escaped one. Which is pretty neat.
I would say Spawn has definitely some. Yeah, as we go on with the game, some really nice innovations with crushing blows.
Yes.
And a couple of his crushing blows.
Like
that one, for instance, like you said, isn't just the throw. You messed up a throw break. It's a back to the corner. When Spawn's back is against the wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the metagame there would be you have to guess on your throw escape. So if you think he's going to throw you forward to get the combo.
Yeah, the reward he's going to get is either a combo or he gets the corner back.
To the corner where he can then start.
That's cool. That's an interesting crushing blow.
Meta, you're going to want to turn them around and put them in the corner.
Right.
Spawn has the choice not to and get some real good stuff out of it.
Exactly. So he's doing the positional weaker throw, but he's going to get a combo.
Right.
So there's nothing weak about that.
And probably put you mid-screen.
Yep.
From doing it. So
Cool little interesting fact here
factoids.
is that little demon that rises up is actually a clone of your opponent.
Which I saw someone on
What?
Reddit point that out, and props to them.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my god.
This is a sweep, and it's got to be one of the best sweeps. It's really good range.
It's actually a
2
poke,
hits.
like a decent poke sweep.
Absolutely awesome to use in his mid range.
So this is the base variation. Though.
Yes.
This is not a tournament variation of Spawn.
We are going to show all 3 tournament ones, but I wanted to start with his base, and I equipped one extra ability just to show it off because I think it's neat.
The guns just pop out of nowhere.
Innovative move.
Yeah, but right now it's base. He also has an awesome uppercut and just awesome range. He uses his cape basically as an extra limb and the chains. So let's go over his normal attacks.
Cool.
Start with his jabs. He has a 1-1-2. It's safe on block. It's a jab string.
Okay.
What's cool
That's
about
10%.
it is he can also hold it, and if he does that, if they counter hit, it's a crushing blow.
Oh. Oh, so the combo just by itself, he's got a
And
natural...
on block, it's actually Bigly Plus. They stagger and
Holy
plus
shit.
5 or 7 or something like
That's
that.
really good.
But it has a gap. So the
It
idea
looks
is
like it has a gap, but that's the whole gimmick, is that if you try to poke him out of it, you're getting the crushing blow.
he can play it safe with just the jabs.
So it's reminiscent. of,
Literally is some Tekken stuff.
Samsung.
Mishima is like...
Yes, although the
1-1-2.
it's off his jabs.
But this one, and you hold.
Yes, and it's a big punish with the crushing blow, and it sets a lot of his stuff up. So then he also has back 1-2, and this is his main combo starter.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is the one that I was
Really
seeing
good,
a lot.
Really good long range mid, pretty quick.
It is a mid.
Unsafe on block, but that's how he gets his combos. It also serves...
Gotta be able to hit confirm it.
It's one of those mid-range moves where you don't have to guess they're going to jump, but if they happen to jump and he's doing it, you're going to click them, and then you get the pop-up. But unsafe on blocks. It's not, you're not just going to do it willy-nilly. It's not like a, why would I not do it?
Some people will.
Yes, like maniacs will, but
It's the only move I would ever use.
I would assume that.
that makes sense. The second hit's also an overhead, which leads to a couple of mix-ups when he has a low-hitting special move.
Oh my god, he's got a
Also
natural
forward shoot,
50-50.
And this has a couple of variations.
That starts with a mid?
This chain variation, and this is unsafe on block, but has hella range. Hellish range, because it's small.
There we go, hellish.
Yeah. And then there's forward 2, which uses his cape, is a low,
Yep.
and that by itself is safe. But it doesn't have as much range as the
I think the
chain.
chains
Still
are a low
range.
special,
Like,
so that means he can do
you know
this
you
like
have
forward
good
medium
footsies,
attack into
and
lower
this is the
overhead.
lower range one. And he can hit confirm music too. He can hit confirm into a combo starter.
I love it how the
Save
cape's actually like an
special if he has
attack.
one equipped. There's a lot he can do with it. Then lastly, this 2-4 string, where it ends with him flying up in the air.
Okay.
This really shows the cape off.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
basically.
I love Spawn's fucking cape.
This has a
I
crushing
love
blow
it.
if only the knee at the end.
Ooh, shit!
After this, he goes into this glide automatically.
So can you cancel in some attacks from that glide?
Yes, he can.
I love it. Okay. I love it. I hate that you can't only do it once, but I love it.
Combo. And
That's hella fancy.
yeah, and it just looks cool.
Right.
So let's go into his base special moves. And they are pretty versatile. He has a projectile. It takes up a lot of real estate, has a long trail. It's fairly quick, and it is a high, so
Yeah.
they can duck it. However, the amplified is a mid and comes out super fast.
Takes up quite a bit of real estate.
Can't even react to it,
This'll
too.
hit them if they're jumping. It'll hit them if they're trying to walk in between the fireball. So he can really use it to keep them out. He can zone with it. If he thinks they're going to try to advance, he amplifies. You're using a bar, but
He's got a decent projectile.
Keeping the distance.
In base form, decent projectile,
now,
which
for
is good.
combat zoning, he has this cape move.
And what does it do besides look awesome?
While the sides look awesome, it will actually absorb a projectile, and then he gets.
Does it like teleport his ass in and he gets a combo after? Okay.
So,
Dude, they
once
gave
per game,
they're
you can
they're really fixing the crushing blows. Like there was a big issue with
you
launch
can absorb it
characters,
all the time anyway.
and
So-
now Spawn has crushing
and
blows that
this
are
is something
practical
you
and make
cancel out
sense.
of.
Well, you can cancel out of it.
That?
Yes.
Okay.
But it is great for faking out because it has such slow startups. So like in the mid-range, hover around here, and a lot of times you cancel and then you can go in for a throw, or just walk back and wait till it recharges. And because his space control's so good,
Right.
letting the stamina bar recharge is not really like a huge crippling weakness.
Because you can constantly do pokes with the chains.
It looks
As soon
cool as
every
shit,
time
too.
Advancing, you're like,
shoot
stay back.
fireball. So like, if you have full offensive gauge and you want to, you can then do a double fireball to then rebuild the defensive gauge to have that back.
It's awesome.
Cool.
So this also, he has War Club.
This move,
It's very interesting.
Very
So this is like your standard combo ender. Nothing really neat about it, except the amplified has this low attack, and it'll actually come out even on block.
Wait,
And then the neat thing is, this has a new mechanic of breaking breakaway.
Explain.
If the opponent tries to break away,
what?
he'll actually hit them out of it.
What?
And amplify pops up for a combo.
so he has some really interesting ways in game to do combos.
Anti-breakaway
Yeah.
strats? An anti-breakaway mechanic? Like outside of
Tries to
X-ray
break away.
or Fatal
Doesn't
Blow.
eat that ender. And then he's actually going to eat a full combo after that.
I love it.
That is
Every
pretty
character
risky for
needs this.
Spawn.
Every character needs you to make a choice on whether you should be breaking away or
Mining
not.
becomes very interesting. Are they going to break away when they do? If they don't, now he's right beside you. Like, what are you
Yes.
doing?
And these are all part of his base kit.
Yes. The
Okay.
War Club is in everything so far is base kit, which means
What the hell?
also, because of the way the gauge works, if you break away, get hit by the War Club, get
That's
bumped
cool.
up by the
I mean, that's the
amplifier,
thing I've
you
always
don't
wanted
have
is that
any
breakaway
more
was a
damage.
frustrating
Incentive.
mechanic in the game just because it felt like every time you, by the time you got your
So,
combo,
if you don't like
they
doing
were just
breakaways,
out. They just
Spawn will
popped the hell out.
be a great character
The
to
fact that he has something that makes you think about popping out outside of X-ray, Fatal Blow.
So lastly, this is my favorite.
I love it. I love the fact that the game has to make you make choices.
He has this phantom wave, and the idea here is that he's actually causing the opponent to have an illusion that their skin has burnt off and they're surrounded by flies.
So the damage is mental anguish.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So this has two
Mental
in your head.
damage attack.
One
Good.
is Oh, I should probably turn off breakaway. Let's assume I've scared him into not breaking away.
Right.
It has a restand if you do it regularly. He gets a little decent amount of advantage. You
Ooh,
can
I
do
wonder
a
how
jab,
positive
throw
or
mix
plus
up,
or
you can go
neutral
his
that
1-1-2,
restand is.
Or his throws. Or if you amplify it, it is his big, juicy, highest damaging ender. And it makes
Wow.
it actually still pretty close. So
Right, especially
That
with
was
the
a lot
chains,
of
you can just
damage.
start poking right,
Exactly.
right from there.
That was a lot of damage for like
So it's-
3 hits.
This is like the bread and butter combo ender. You can either choose keep the pressure going or cash out for definitely big damage if you amplify it. And you look awesome doing it.
Cool.
I think that's
Agree.
really
I
important.
agree. Yeah, no.
Right.
Style points are very important.
So that's space loadout. And now I added one more move that's not in a tournament variation because I just think it's cool. It's called Invoking the Legion, and it's a buff that he puts on. And he gets Fatal Blow early. You can see it, just see his life bar.
Yep.
I saw this
Yeah,
in the
it will
move
do
menu. I
less
was like, wait,
damage
what the
than
hell?
you, but he has access to it. It has the armor, and his into is interesting. He throws a grenade at you. So let's check this out. The guns, I love it every time.
And you can direct as well.
Exactly.
with
Yeah.
Fatal Blow.
He actually has.
Oh god, it's so sick.
If you hold
It's so
up,
sick.
he'll throw it up in the air as an anti-air.
Oh.
Now, if you want to wait till you only have 30% and you do the buff, it actually stacks it, and now he throws 3, and it does increased damage.
What the hell?
I mean, the whole reward thing. If you do it first thing in the match, you don't get it at 30%. You
Right.
can, again, it doesn't change the rules of what a fatal
Yes,
blow
it
is.
still has
Yep.
the cooldown.
Wow, that's really
Yeah, You
neat.
have to decide, do you want to use the buff early? You could do it like...
Wonder if you lose it if you get
Round
knocked
ender in
down.
the first
Yeah.
round.
It could be the first thing you do and you haven't even been hit if you want.
I love that idea.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that idea too.
That's interesting.
Or you
Once
say-
again, I like it.
so that's
You
space
making
loadout.
choices like risk and
Awesome.
reward.
So let's-
On,
Pretty happy so far.
I think you did
I
really
think
well.
his gear is really rad. And what's cool is
Oh.
Todd McFarlane
Oh.
really gave us this ability to like
Friggin' Commando spawn,
classic
dude.
stuff. Like Commando Spawn was actually an action figure, but also kind of our own take. Like the third one is like our
Yeah, the fact that he has like armor on, that was a lot different than the early
really
issues of
allows us
Spawn.
to go ham on, like,
He just had
colors.
guns all over him. Like,
have a yellow
Spawn just had guns on guns on guns
Very,
on
very
guns.
rad.
It was very like Rob Liefeld-ish.
You know, dress this one up as a commando because
He is gun based.
And he also
the
has a
first
red
move I
fucking
gave-
scarf.
Oh, by the way, I want to clarify. When I say I gave him, I'm not the designer. I mean just for the loadout.
well, also, but this is the tournament mode, so this is like, right?
Yeah. So
Tournament,
that's,
so you didn't do any like this is what you'll get from tournament
I
level
set up
1.
this loadout. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
not me being like, and then I am doing this move.
Yeah.
So anyway, an anti-air gun,
Ooh,
and it can.
So this is going to be
amplified,
obviously the zoning one.
blazing.
And then he absolutely goes ballistic,
Hey,
which I think is just.
It might be the only time I enjoy playing a zoning character. It's going to be Spawn.
If you just said, "What is peak spawn?"
It's a walking
It's
shooting.
this.
Yeah, that's very true.
I love the idea that he has these hell powers, but because they're somewhat limited, he's like, I'm gonna use my guns.
Yeah.
The only thing that would be peak Spawn as well is literally
You can see
Spawn
this is
perched
subtle,
on
though,
like
they-
is like perched on something, and it gains him anger or some
he
shit
has
like
the
that,
logo.
like attack boost.
And that you can use. It's kind of slow, so they could fuzzy it, but you can mix up overhead and low gun. You can also hold it. You can cancel the hold, and then what's really
That's a weird
cool
special.
is it's a low parry with
Oh!
a
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
the first time you parry it,
Yep.
out parry a low.
Yeah.
Do you get anything
all
after it?
Yeah,
Oh, wow,
amplifier.
dude, that's a lot of damage.
The
Okay.
air gun is also applied to this.
So he's just blazing guns,
Yeah.
non-stop.
He's non-stop blazing. He's just.
I love the chances the designers took with this character with some of the crushing blow requirements and those sort of things. Some really innovative things with Spawn, and you know it's really cool that that's happening with Spawn, such a iconic character that we've always wanted to have.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's also neat how our designers went, and our effects team and artist went crazy with, like, he has the plasma bolts, guns, fire, chains.
He's got it all.
Spawn has a very
Our effects-
interesting like
our
repertoire.
effects,
You can
guys
just do whatever the hell you want.
had
He's got
a lot of work for this character.
so many different weird tools that he gets throughout the books.
He's
Yes.
good.
And
And
then,
I mean, and you know, cloth.
oh, I mean,
Yeah, cloth.
that's another, the experience that our effects team and animators got with Injustice, with all
Right.
those capes. Like,
Well, also the Brainiac's Tentadrills and all
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Like that all just helps us build to what we have now.
It's funny.
there's a little bit of
you'll read
Brainiac in
Twitter a
Spawn,
lot,
too.
A lot of people will be talking about like people who maybe have never made games talk about how they think games are made, and sometimes they're wrong, sometimes they're right.
Right.
But even people who've probably never made a game, they're all like, I bet that cloth is tough.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you don't even have to know how to make games to know that that's a real difficult thing, and especially because it.
I just like the
it
fact
is-
that Spawn's cape
involves
looks
so deeply into the
unnatural.
combat style.
You know, it looks like
I
it's
mean-
organic and alive. That's the whole point. He's essentially Spawn was a big amalgamation of many things from Marvel
QA perspective, cloth.
that Todd took over after working at Marvel. So his cape is very, Doctor Strange-ish. His costume is essentially the same stuff that Venom has, which Todd literally had a big hand in making.
A dive kick, or I guess it'd be a
What?
dive cape.
Dive cape.
That looks really
It's
goofy.
standard dive kick. He does
That is
not
a
have an
goofy looking
amplify.
special.
He does not get a combo. It is usually unsafe on block depending on when he does it.
The dive
But
cape.
it's just good to have a little extra dose of air mobility when he controls the ground.
That is
so
probably the
well.
goofiest looking thing yet, is the dive
Also,
cape.
right now, current meta, a lot of times when people get knocked down, they jump,
Right.
and now using dive kick out of jump to maybe get you out of some hairy situations.
Yes. You
And
can
it
use
covers a huge area.
That's the big
Yeah, the hitbox looks very big.
It covers a huge area.
While the reward is not the best, the space control is pretty impressive.
Right. It's not a foot. It's a cape. It's
Yeah.
a dive cape.
So let's go to variation 2, which is the one I use.
Okay.
This one is your standard kind of combo heavy one where there's not a lot of gimmicks here. I love the cape.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
Actual classic
Fall
Spawn.
is very cool. Yeah.
He gains the shoulder charge, and if you amplify it,
That is so Ares, dude. Holy crap. Injustice 1 Ares.
and that's kind of the showcase of this variation. Like he can hit confirm it off everything.
Unsafe.
Absolutely unsafe. It is pretty much the prototypical combo starter. You're like, look, I just want to do strike throw mix-ups. I want to get big damage. Give me the variation. I don't care about setups. You have that. But if you are a creative player, his second move in it is this glide.
Sick.
And he can do a close version, a far version, and he can actually do it twice. As he's about to land, he can mess it up.
I want to give you some props.
Uh-oh.
When we did this earlier, you did it like 5 times in a row without
Yeah.
an issue.
Well, now I'm freaking out.
The pressure's on, the pressure's
now
on.
I'm freaking out. This is bad. All right, one more chance.
Are you truly washed?
Oh, there it
Okay,
is.
there we
There
go.
it is. There it is.
You were
This isn't even hard. It's that I messed it up the first time, freaked out. This is why.
got inside your own head.
How do you do it? Can I try it?
It's just down back 2. This is
Twice?
really bad. Yeah.
YouTube. I get it.
You don't want to go.
Yeah, you can't cross it up.
Oh, I see what you're doing. I got this.
She's not doing anything. You're doing it all.
Yep, there we go.
So the rest is
Now I gotta try it. Now I
Alright.
got,
No.
just
Oh,
let me try
God.
it once.
Oh, God.
Down back 2. Oh, okay, I'm done.
Yep.
It's way harder.
This is why we watch Final Combat and
Yes.
do not participate in Final Combat.
That is true.
All right, so variation 3 is, I think, maybe the most interesting.
All right.
So that one pretty much had
Oh, this is I like this one.
combo and
You told
jump,
me 2 was mine.
combo and
I like
flight.
this one.
Those are the two big ones.
First off,
Yeah.
that cape, those shoulder things.
Was this cursed Spawn?
Okay, so this is a chain-based one. So the first thing he gains is actually a stance.
Chain reaction. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
this thing. You could go into a
Just
low
let it
from
go,
this.
He does this anti-air. But if you hold down, he does a low.
That's so cool.
So the low takes up a ton of space. And if the opponent's controlling the ground, jumping is kind of what you want to do to beat it.
That's awesome.
This
So you're
has a
kind of
crushing
reacting
blow.
on what the opponent's
Opponent's
doing while
gonna
you're
do
doing.
it.
Yep.
If you hold the stance out, it will get the crushing blow if he does the low.
Looks great. My
This
God.
can also be used, again, as a low instead of the overhead.
Yeah, this is where this big mix-up happens right here.
A ground chain. It's a low-hitting move. It takes up almost the full screen.
Did you say
Actually,
a lot?
I was gonna say, yeah, it looks like a full
You
screen.
say a lot of real estate.
A lot of real estate. And amplified is extra damage, and the big thing is it's safe on blocks.
And so it tracks
Oh.
too, right?
yes.
Yeah.
I
There's
don't
your
have
safe
people
on
who
block
fall.
ender.
Right.
It happens.
Then we saw this from the trailer against the chain Scorpion versus Spawn
Yes.
chain battle.
So I think this being safe on block is the really big deal. You can do all these really great strings. And then
Cool.
It also gives you a mix-up option that's safe, because this is unsafe. And then lastly, one of the coolest moves is this chain grab, and this is a command grab.
That's really
What's
fast.
cool is it'll hit in any point. It'll hit close, pretty far away.
That's really,
Down back-
that's
this is
a,
down back forward input.
It's back forward.
Oh, just back forward?
am I crazy? Does that seem
That's why I was
incredible?
thinking come out. I thought I was doing down back
Like this
forward.
insane, like
Also
half screen
still has
command
a
grab is
micro blast
super
as well?
fast?
Yes.
What?
And so the weakness is if they're crouch blocking, it will not hit them. They have to be stand blocking. So
So it
you
whiffs
are
on
gonna have
crouch
to get them to
blocking.
stand
All right.
block, but then if you can do that, this is pretty good. And if you amplify it and hold it, he turns invisible.
Here you go.
And this has a really cool crushing blow itself, where if he's invisible and you do
Someone's eating Doritos.
he gets the crushing blow. So
Ooh.
a really fun thing to do is turn invisible. And now the opponent doesn't know where you are. So you could sweep, you could repeat it, or it'd be a great opportunity to get that one.
Oh my god.
They don't know you're missing the first thing.
Exactly.
Right.
So can you get poked out of the invisibility, or
Yes.
you're just invisible?
If he gets hit out, he actually takes 20% more damage.
Wow.
And while he's invisible, he does 20% less.
Less.
So,
Good to know.
yeah, he is kind of taking
Weird.
the risk to go into it, but I think it's very, very powerful. I think it's one of the
It's
better-
like we want to nerf the invisibility.
It's not like
That's very
back
weird.
to a game like Injustice 2 with Swamp Thing. There's not a near, medium, far.
Correct.
This is a any distance you can
Yes.
grab the thing. And it just, I mean, I love this one because the mind games become really fun then. Like, do you go invisible and then they think you're doing it again, so you run up and throw?
Yeah, the only thing that comes across as odd is why nerf his defense? Why nerf his damage? I want this intro so bad. Stupid ass violator.
There's more than one hell.
Go back to the one you came from.
Not till I'm good ready. Round one. Fight.
It's been a while.
So they're using the
We've gone
chain
through
chain variation.
opening on Virtue side we did. Oh, nice.
Got a really big wake up 3, right?
gotta commentate.
Oh, yeah. So Derek started off really well.
Damn, that restand
turning
is
on
going to be good.
Anti-projectile move. Doing it again. Very good at turning that on, and then immediately jumps up for that. Stephanie's having a little trouble getting in, but now is starting to close the gap.
Yeah,
Looks like chains have a big amount of pushback.
pretty
Yeah.
simple.
Another helpful thing is Derek doesn't have a lot of experience playing against this character.
No. Oh, nuts.
Oh god. Oh no, it's not the chain variation, it's the combo one.
Restand into a
So yeah, about
throw.
330
Yeah,
damage
Right after I hit the
without a
throw,
jump in.
oh my God,
I think it was without a jump in.
he actually did.
You gotta watch out for that, though. Ooh.
That was close. That was very close.
I've played him many times, and getting to that poke out stage, that
Yeah.
overhead comes
Oh,
quick
yeah.
sometimes. A good showing by Derek, though.
He's gonna crash out.
Ah!
Oh. I guess you do break away by accident sometimes.
Yeah, once in a while.
I break away by accident all the time because you're holding down
Probably
block
playing against the constant jumps.
and you accidentally break away.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Nuts.
Looks like you're really positive on block there too. Oh, and the crushing blow,
That
cool.
wasn't bad.
Stomach.
Yeah, the other fatality has a great one.
Show me your suit's power. Prickly, even for a dead man.
Got called prickly.
That's not nice.
Like, I think it also really shows in Joker's Fatal Blow, where after the crowbar, the blood just shows his face. Like the little framing maneuvers.
Oh my god, that's so sick.
Didn't go for the full combo, just went for a
Oh my god, that looks so sick.
oh no, this is
not where I
not looking good.
Nope.
That's right, fatal blow nerf. Ugh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, dude, I love that projectile
Yeah, I
counter.
didn't
I don't know if it goes full
break away,
screen,
and I
but
noticed
it
he
looks
didn't have a way
sick.
to do it, so that was just me being bad.
And he never breaks away.
He's done it on accident.
That's true. Gotta be careful with the accidental breakaways.
That's right.
That's the new. There it was.
It's almost like Breakaway shouldn't be down block.
Okay. Okay, this is good fun.
Ooh,
Ow.
there it is. Is the comeback real?
No.
I don't know. I think you played just annoyingly enough to have it happen.
Oh, come on!
That wasn't it though.
I like it. Oh no.
Jeez, the range on that thing is ridiculous.
That would. That's
So I don't know. I think a bit of the stuff they've shown off with Spawn looks cool. It's just one of those characters that I want to get my hands on, man. Like visually,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm beyond impressed, right? Like visually, it's like everything I'm looking for in a character. It's
I'm excited.
it's hard to say which variation I'm gonna like. Obviously, the combo one's gonna be the go-to at the start, but I really dig.
Yeah.
To be completely honest, I think the gun variation looks really cool, and I think the chain variation looks really cool. I love the command grab, and I hope that is something that they can sort of stick in here.